2,000 miles. No roads, no rescue. Between 1840 and 1869, hundreds of thousands of Americans loaded everything they owned into a wagon and set out for Oregon. According to the National Park Service, nearly 1 in 10 never survived the journey. This video is a historical documentary using AI-generated visual reconstructions based on verified historical research. In the spring of 1843, nearly 1,000 men, women, and children gathered in Independence, Missouri. They called it Oregon Fever, the belief that a better life waited 2,000 miles to the west, in the fertile Willamette Valley. This wagon train, roughly 100 wagons strong, would become known as the Great Migration, the moment that proved families could cross an entire continent by wagon. The journey stretched over 2,000 miles from the Missouri River to Oregon's Willamette Valley, a trek that took 4 to 6 months on foot beside wagons packed with everything a family owned. Days began before sunrise and ended in exhaustion. Meals were simple: bacon, beans, and coffee. There was little fresh fruit, and scurvy was a constant threat. Despite its fearsome reputation, the greatest danger on the Oregon Trail was never wild animals or hostile attacks. It was disease. Cholera, dysentery, measles, and typhoid spread through wagon camps, carried by contaminated water in close quarters. Historians estimate roughly 30,000 immigrants died along these trails, the vast majority from illness alone. Rivers posed constant danger. Swollen currents could sweep away wagons, livestock, and lives in seconds. Accidents were common too. Accidental gunfire caused more deaths on the trail than conflicts with the native tribes. Every mile demanded constant vigilance, and a single mistake could end a family's journey forever. By late summer, wagon trains faced their harshest test, crossing the Rocky Mountains and the Blue Mountains before winter snow closed the passes. Timing was everything. Leave too early, and there was no grass for the livestock. Leave too late, and the mountains could become a death trap. For those who survived, the journey ended in Oregon's Willamette Valley, a landscape of fertile soil and open land. Between 1840 and 1869, an estimated 300,000 to 500,000 people made this crossing, permanently reshaping the American West. Not every journey ended well. In 1846, one group took a shortcut meant to save time, but early snowfall in the Sierra Nevada mountains changed everything. Of the 87 pioneers who set out, less than half completed the journey. The Oregon Trail's era ended in 1869 when the Transcontinental Railroad connected the nation coast to coast, turning a 6-month wagon journey into a single week by train. This is just one chapter in the story of how America was built. Subscribe for more cinematic journeys through American history.